So imagine this. You go up on a YouTube video, you watch a video, you like the video, and you get recommended to watch another similar video. You watch that video, and then after you finish that video, you get recommended another similar video, and then you enter this rabbit hole of videos that you can never stop watching because it's so addictive. That analogy is what I'd use to describe Linux. Linux is just a clutter of madness. So me have this compact Presario CQ57 laptop, which it was running Windows 10 before, but the Windows 10 kind of gets so slow that me say, you know what, just get rid of Windows 10 and try something new. So I'm gonna do that, try Cloud Ready OS first, and that did go and chill on a hard drive. But me say, you know what, I already use Chrome OS too much, so I'm just go over to Linux. Since me hear so many great things about Linux, I'm just go over there. Linux Mint is a perfect beginner for a Windows user to try out Linux. So go on it, download it and try it out. And then do more research, I'm gonna find out say there's another one called Linux Manjaro. I'll download that one there, download the ISO mean, and we install it. And then go and chill on the hard drive as well until we get fed up because it was buggy. And switch over to another one called Zorin OS. That one did the move buggy. So I'm just switch to another one again. I'm gonna keep on doing this switching. Or what they call in this case, they call it distro hopping. So we did a distro hop from left, right, center, up, down. It was all about the place. And that is what I like about Linux. You can do so much things, you can create so much flavors as you may like, and it's just nice, overall just nice. But you can only have so much of a good thing, because this distro hopping phase I go through, it kinda get too addictive, because there was many nights where I stay up way past 3 o'clock in the morning. I install Linux this, Linux that, and it reach a stage where that affect my health, because we not get enough sleep because I stay up and download and I install Linux ISOs. There's too much Linux operating systems, unfortunately. You know, nobody come hunt me down enough, come say that enough. But there's too much Linux operating systems, because you have Linux Mint, Linux Manjaro, you have Zorin OS, you have Pop OS, you have Arch Linux, you have Ubuntu, you have Lubuntu, you have Xubuntu, you have Kubuntu, and you have Nitrox. That's what I mean. You have Elementary, you have Fedora. There's so much. And also, you have the different desktop environments for each of those Linux distributions. You have for Linux Mint, this is an example. For Linux Mint, you have Linux Mint Cinnamon, you have Linux Mint Mate, you have Linux Mint XFCE, and that is 3 versions of Linux Mint. And then in those 3 versions of Linux Mint, you have a 64-bit and a 32-bit. Manjaro, you have Manjaro XFCE, Manjaro KDE Plasma 5, Manjaro Genome, Manjaro Cinnamon, Manjaro Mate, Manjaro LTS. Yes, what I mean. There's too much Linux distributions, and that is the thing. I want to try all of them, but at this point, it is virtually impossible, because number one, my laptop is so old that it can only support the recommended or the minimum requirements, and number two, my body can't keep up, because right now I'm sleep deprived, because we stay up so much nights. I try out this Linux, try out that Linux, try out this desktop version of this Linux, try out another desktop environment for this version of Linux, try out the same versions in a 64-bit and 32-bit. It's just addictive. And for add to that too, there's almost 1,000 Linux distributions. You hear me say? Almost 1,000. We don't have the time and the energy to try out 1000 Linux distributions. And plus, you probably are wonder too. Since me I tried so much Linux distributions, me even know if I use Linux? No, me don't know if I use Linux. Just want to try it out for fun. The moral of this video is, there's too much Linux distributions. It can get too addictive. So just use 4 of them. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.